Civil
With due
War,
respect, I find your explanation reductive and actually insulting, including to black Americans, to say that black people today, compared to 1964, 1865, haven't made progress in part because of the freedoms we secured. And the Second Amendment was
black
part
people,
of what secured
hang on,
that
please.
freedom.
I cannot keep a thought if you guys are talking to me in my ear. So hang on 1 second. So to say that black people, say what you said again.
Black people secured their freedoms after the Civil War. It is a historical fact, Don. Just study it. Only after their Second Amendment rights were secured.
They
That's
were
a
not
fact.
secured their freedoms after the Civil War. That is not, you are discounting Reconstruction. You're discounting a whole host of things that happened after the Civil War when it comes to African Americans, including the whole reason that the Civil Rights Movement happened is because black people did not secure their freedoms after the Civil War, and that things turned around. People tried to change the freedoms that were supposed to happen.
And you know how they got it?
War
They got their Second Amendment rights, and they actually got the NRA played a big role in that. But today, Don, the
NRA did not play a big role.
Absolutely, they trained black Americans how to use firearms.
That's a lie. That's not. The NRA did not play a big role.
This is just historical fact.
It's not historical fact.
The part that I
just
find
because you say it's historical fact.
The part that I find insulting is when you say today black Americans don't have those rights after we have gone through civil rights revolution in this country.
You are sitting here telling an African American about the rights and what you find insulting about the way I live, the skin I live in every day.
Here's where you and I have a different point of view.
Black and white that black people don't have in this country, and that black people do have.
Well, here's where you and I have a different point of view. I think we should be able to express our views regardless of the color of our skin. We should have this debate
I'm not saying you
without me regarding you as a black man,
but
me regarding you as a fellow citizen.
You're
That's what I think we should see.
Whatever ethnicity you are, explaining to me
whatever ethnicity
about what it's like to be black.
Whatever
in America.
ethnicity I am, I'll tell you what I am. I'm an Indian American. I'm proud of it. But I think we should have this debate. Black, white doesn't matter.
I think we should have this
on
debate.
The content of the ideas.
If you're going to do it, you should do it in an honest way and in a fair way. And what you're doing is not an honest and fair way. Okay? We appreciate you coming on.
With due respect, Don, I look forward to continuing that conversation.
We'll
Thank
continue
you.
the conversation.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you, Pop.
We'll talk about China.
Yes, let's talk about China.
Next time you come back.
Oh, thank you. Much to say on declaring independence from China.
Okay,
something you
can
can
move
add
on now, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You just watched the video that, according to the New York Times, led to the firing of Don Lemon from CNN after working there for 17 years. Because apparently when a news anchor fact-checks a Republican, they get axed. Say what you want about Don Lemon, but he was correct to call out Vivek Ramaswamy, the Republican candidate's lies over the NRA somehow playing a role in securing the civil rights for African Americans. Now, clearly this is just a report from the New York Times. There may have been other factors leading into Don Lemon's firing. But if this is the state of media and journalism that we are now in, where you have veteran anchors losing their jobs over getting into heated political discourse with a Republican candidate who is objectively lying about history, then we are in a very dangerous spot ahead of 2024. On the plus side, as you guys know, Tucker Carlson is also out at Fox News, so I guess things are balancing out. As for Don Lemon being fired, I think this is a testament to CNN's new turn to the right. I'm sure more will come out as to exactly why Don Lemon was fired, but it's worth noting that Don Lemon himself put out a tweet where he admitted that he received the news of his being let go after 17 years from his agent. In conclusion, Don Lemon got put on the chopping block, and from what we know so far, it was over having an argument with a Republican who was lying about the history of African Americans and civil rights. I'll keep an eye on this as the story unfolds, so thank you guys for watching, and I will continue to uncover the truth.